It is at 10 o'clock. The DA is giving a briefing on that motion of no confidence. Let's take you there.
The executive mayor is, we all know that the city has collapsed under this current coalition that is led by the executive mayor. We also know that the executive mayor obviously has, he has overseen 13 entities that has gone rogue and are packed by cadres. And as the shareholder representative, the mayor has refused to intervene. There are some of these officials inside these entities where there are criminal cases that have been involved in massive corruption, and the executive mayor is bent on protecting these officials and not holding them accountable. We have seen that he's also ignored all political parties, including the Democratic Alliance, when the budget was supposed to have been tabled. We have reached out to him with alternative solutions, and he's also ignored that. He has become a mayor that is rogue. We've now seen a bomb squad that he has also appointed without council approval, without consulting any of the political parties, and there's no terms of reference or any reason to see whether they are just a duplication of the heads of department. We have 10 MMCs. As far as the day is concerned, the mayor has shown by firstly him writing to the presidential working group to ask for intervention, and then on top of that putting a bomb squad without council approval. Not only has he gone rogue, but he has also shown that he is incapable of running the city of Johannesburg. It's an acknowledgement that he's incapable of running the city of Johannesburg. Now we are aware there had been some bullying and intimidation in the background. Some of the parties and councillors, even from his own party, that have approached us to say that they will support this motion if we request for a secret ballot. And we said we want to see who will vote openly to remove the mayor. We want the residents of Johannesburg to see who will vote openly to remove the mayor and who will vote openly to keep somebody who's incompetent and is not taking the residents of Johannesburg seriously. The executive mayor has refused to work with everybody, and he's obviously gone rogue. So that is some of our reasons. The chief whip, there's a matter of a high court case which I'm not going to go into detail in this press briefing because it's possibly sub judice. Then there's also the bullying of the other whips from other political party, where they are steamrolling whippery meeting, call last minute whippery meetings in order to have issues like loans passed through council without giving all the information, and they're calling these meetings last minute without even having all the information to be able to see how it will affect the residents of Johannesburg. With the city's fruitless and wasteful expenditure has ballooned to 23 billion rand, and we've had to find that out by a leaked document that was sent to us by somebody on the presidential working group prior to the Auditor General's report coming out. So these are some of the things that the mayor is doing behind the scenes, outside of council, and we are supposed to report and give feedback to our residents. The mayor has completely bypassed council and undermined the mandate of councillors and this Johannesburg Council, and that is why we are putting this motion against the mayor today. We are confident that people, if they were not intimidated overnight to be bullied, that they will be supporting this motion. It's unfortunate that we are early. We've had to leave early because of the memorial service that is currently in, and there's a councillor who passed on, and we give our sincere condolences and may his soul rest in peace. But these are some of the issues that we are really concerned about, the total collapse under this mayor. The collapse has accelerated under this mayor's leadership. We've given him a chance. We've written letters. We've written letters to Proctor. Last week, the mayor brought a report to council where acting arrangements that has already expired, he's asked for these acting arrangements to be extended. On the 8th of May, the DA's lawyers wrote to them, and they have responded with some frivolous information that is not even clear. Then we also wrote to the MEC, who finally responded as well. We've written to the MEC about the bomb squad. The MEC only responded last night to us to acknowledge, and they asked us to give them 7 days to look at the legality of the bomb squad, because we believe that is unlawful. There's no provision in the Municipal Systems Act and the Municipal Structures Act for these kind of duplicate parallel structures that the mayor is doing. So basically that's what we wanted to brief the media on, to just say. And also I want to address the issue of the misleading headlines this morning, that the DA has made deals with political parties. It's incorrect, it's untrue. The DA has only reached out to the Freedom Front Plus and to the ACDP, who has also pledged support for us for this motion against the executive mayor. The DA has been approached by other parties as early as May to say that they will support this motion against the mayor. And that is why we just wanted to clarify that we have not discussed any new governments, because our provincial and our national leadership obviously discuss coalition agreements if necessary.
Now, when it comes to the motion against the Speaker, it was not sponsored by the Democratic Alliance. However, it was brought by Al-Jamaa. Action SA has just concluded a press briefing right now where they have accused the Democratic Alliance of trying to form a working relationship with Al-Jamaa, even though when Kabelo Kamanda was the mayor, the party opened a criminal case against the party representative. Your thoughts on what has come out of that briefing? Are you working with them? Is that the reason why you are voting to support the motion of no confidence in the Speaker?
It's factually untrue. It's propaganda spread by the executive mayor because he's worried that he might just be removed. We have not met with Al-Jamaa, nor have we made any agreements to form any governments, because the Democratic Alliance do things differently and transparently. At local government, we don't discuss coalition agreements. If this motion succeeds, our provincial leadership and our national leadership will then also discuss to have, if there's governments that need to be formed. We have initially submitted a motion against the Speaker, and it's on principle, because the principle remains the same, that we believe the Speaker is biased, and it's actually very interesting that Action SA is accusing the DA of playing games when the ANC has resolved that they will tell Action SA they will support them, but they will vote against their own Speaker. So Action SA is probably under the impression that the executive mayor is going, and ANC will support their Speaker. They are going to vote against their Speaker to have her removed, and they are misleading Action SA to tell them we will support your Speaker. They are planning to remove Action SA Speaker and vote to remove her, and they want Action SA to support them or abstain to keep the mayor in office. That is the plan, so we know that's what's happening, and that's the backdoor dealings that has been going on.
All right, you mentioned the fact that there were councillors who were intimidated over the night, and these are some of the councillors who would have supported you. Does this now mean that you do not have the numbers to ensure that your motions are carried out successfully? Thank you.
Let me say there's a day and an hour is a long time in politics. We cannot predict what will happen inside the council. It could be that they were so badly intimidated that they now are forced to also either abstain or vote against it. We'll have to see what happens in council.
You spoke about some of these councillors asking you to have a secret ballot in terms of the vote. Why did you not go for that? As the DA, why did you choose to only approach two parties? You only mentioned two parties. Why not approach most of the parties within council so that you are guaranteed that you have the numbers? Thank you.
Firstly, we always, as I said, as early as May, we were already approached by political parties. Thank you for that question. So we knew that already there's unhappiness. The reason why we have approached the parties is the parties that we knew that also indicated that if there's a discussion we would like to have with them, they were open for discussion, and we've done that. And so we were, basically approaching the people that we knew are going to support us that we have not reached out to. They have not approached us, and that is why we approached them. Yeah. Any other questions?
Iman, that was the DA caucus leader. They explaining why they have put forward that motion of no confidence against the mayor, the speaker, as well as the chief whip in council. But there has been some back and forth. We did hear from Action SA earlier on, and they were saying that the DA is just simple playing politics here because they did not approach the parties such as Action SA, which has the numbers to try and assist the DA to pass some of these motions. Action SA saying that they've resigned to the fact that their speaker, the current speaker, Nobuhle Mthembu, is definitely going to be voted out today because the DA and Al Jamaa are going to vote against him. The ANC and some of those parties that are in power with the ANC have also indicated that they are going to vote against the speaker. The Action SA has only 44 seats in this council. That is about 270 seats. So there's no way that Action SA will be able to defend that motion of no confidence against the speaker. But they say that they are not going to be voting with the ANC when it comes with the DA, when it comes to that motion against the mayor. So it seems like the ANC, if it is going to work with the EFF and the other smaller parties, might succeed in trying to defend this motion against the mayor, Iman.
Juniour Khumalo, I just, this morning you've been doing interviews with a number of different parties, and each of them essentially are pointing to the same thing. We're hearing about these backroom deals. We're hearing about processes not being followed, really badly behaved public employees, just seemingly all around. And again, it gives you a sense then as to why we have the levels of dysfunction we have in the city. But we'll be watching some of these debates as they continue. When that motion of no confidence gets underway, it's set down for today and tomorrow, and we'll understand a little more deeply just the nature of the politicking behind the scenes. Juniour Khumalo will keep us close to that.